Tilton Talk Show. Your views, your opinions, by the fans, for the fans. Tilton Talk Show. Why wouldn't you listen? Keep right on.
We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? Birmingham's the team, down at St Andrews. We are all supporters of our team. We chant a super blues.
Welcome to Monday night's Tilton Talk Show, sponsored by Image Cleaning and in conjunction with Blues for All throughout the month of February. Live on Facebook on a Monday between 7:30 and 9, and then on Switch FM 107.5 and DAB across Birmingham on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. No game for the Blues this week, but boing boing, that's all I have to say. A disappointing performance and result last Tuesday night against Bolton, but we're Blues, we'll write that one off and we'll get back onto the next one. Great to have Digger and Vassell back after long injuries, and let's see what we can do in the final third of the season. FFP and the EFL are still hanging over our heads, and we'll soon find out what they decide to dish out to us. And again, no matter what it is, we will rise above it and still journey on. Blues women stumble against Reading over the weekend, and I know Mr. Fun is going to be a little vocal in a minute or two. Special guest Anthony Routley, and as always, ladies and gents, strap yourselves in and get ready for the ride on the world's only Tilton Talk Show. It's what Mondays are made for.
We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We have the team that's tops here at St Andrews. They gotta give us what we're longing for. It's Birmingham forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So come on, sing this song once more. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end.
Yeah, a very big good evening. It's Monday night again, 7:32. Late kick-off for the Tilton Talk Show this week, but we don't care. We're Birmingham City Wood, do what we love.
7:34.
7:34. Oh, yeah, but we started at 7:32.
Yes.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Great to have you with us, Anthony.
Cheers, Nick.
Welcome to the Tilton Talk Show, matey.
Welcome.
And I'm sure we're going to have plenty to talk about later. Plenty to talk about. But first, as always, we'll start off with our ladies' team. Going to beat 2-1 Reading. What happened and why the bad mood?
The bad mood because I absolutely detest Reading. I detest everything they're about. The squad, the manager, the coaching staff, the fans, the ground. Absolutely everything about it. I absolutely hate the club. And it is so horrible. It's horrible losing any cup game and getting knocked out of the cup, but to lose to them in an FA Cup game is a bitter pill to swallow. We started okay. First 30-35 minutes we were the better team. Last 10 minutes of the first half they just gained a little bit of control back in the game, and I think at half time they were basically told to stop any ideas of actually trying to play football and just bully us off the park, which is what Reading are good at. They are flat track bullies, and unfortunately they haven't beat us for the last 8 games before Sunday. And the one thing that you could always be sure of Blues is that we'd try and play our football, but also be resolute and stand up to the antics of Reading, which they throw about week in, week out. So to go unbeaten in 8 games against them proves that actually we can match them. We're more than a match for them on the ball, but also we over the last couple of years we've learnt to match them in terms of that physical strength and not be bullied off the park. Unfortunately, in that second half we were. I felt that we stuck with a two-player midfield, and probably as the second half wore on, it became very, very clear that they were using their physical strength and really getting to grips with that midfield. We probably should have brought a third player into midfield. In hindsight, we went 1-0 down, and then got a penalty with about 10 minutes to go, and Aoife Mannion stuck it away, and it's 1-1, and you're thinking, okay, let's get through to extra time and make a change and try and gain some control back, but we didn't make the change, and went up the other end with about 5 minutes to go and scored the winner. So unfortunately, out the FA Cup, and the draw was made today, and Reading have got Man United as well. Right. So we could have got lower league opposition in the next round as well. But it is what it is. But unfortunately, like I said, the bitterest pill is that it was Reading, and I can't stand them.
Hey ho, we have to pick ourselves up though, Chris.
Yeah. So I mean, we got a game on Wednesday night now, away at Brighton in the FAWSL. But then we haven't got another game until the 31st of March then, right, with international scheduling and things like that. So they've got a good opportunity to bounce back very quickly at Brighton. If we could get the 3 points, regroup, pick up 3 points, and then go again, regroup and see where we are when the next game comes around in March. So.
Okay, so a few weeks off then at least. Yeah,
because there's an international tournament, so like I say, we play on Wednesday night and then not until the 31st of March, so right, a good 5-week break for us after Wednesday.
Okay, excellent. Sorry you felt a bit down.
It's just, like I said, you get knocked out of any cup, and it's a cruel way to go out, especially getting back into the game and scoring with like 10 minutes to go, and then conceding again with before extra time was cruel. And then just, it's Reading. I hate Reading.
No,
I hate you, Reading. I absolutely despise the lot of you.
Okay, on to the game last Tuesday now, under the lights at St Andrews.
I hate you, Bolton, as well.
Yeah.
You could get in the bin as well.
We didn't really turn up though, did we?
No, we were rubbish. Tempo was slow. We should have started like a train and really got at them the first 20 minutes, because I never felt for 1 minute that they were interested in any way, shape or form of actually trying to score. It was one of those games where I thought we had so much of the ball and we were so in control of the actual game, but the tempo was so slow and we never really got going. We never got players into the right areas. But because of that, because of the way Bolton put themselves out there and set up, there's a game you never even envisaged that we were going to lose that game. There was no way we could have lost that game the way Bolton set up. If we'd have gone at them the first 20 minutes and got an early goal, then you could have opened the floodgates like Norwich did to them on Saturday. But then the longer the game goes on, you're thinking, oh God, is it not going to come? Is it not going to come?
Just wasn't going to happen, was it?
Still thinking, there's no way you're going to lose the game. There's not a chance we're going to lose this game. And then conceding from a set piece. That we've got to cut that out, and then that's the game done for them. Then they've got the most ridiculously unlikely goal, and it's their first away win since August. So.
Yeah, it just happens from time to time. Ray Price says we were flat on and off the pitch. We certainly were. 20 odd thousand.
Yeah,
and we can't make any noise.
Great crowd.
We did make a noise. I felt we did make it, and again, I'm not gonna bash the fans. You need something going on the pitch.
You do,
as well.
Yeah.
Works both ways.
Can I just quickly say the Anthony Routley fans are in the house tonight?
They certainly are. Steve Tarbuck long ball game played into their hands. Yeah, I didn't enjoy the long ball.
Yeah.
We seemed to have something where we were passing on the floor. But, more of the game, but the long ball, they were just going to beat you to them every time.
And Djukovic as well. So your main outlet, Djukovic, is just starting to look a little bit off the boil. Not on. He's still putting himself about and he's still working hard, but just that half a yard of pace, that half a bit more strength.
It's amazing how many fans have jumped straight on him, though.
Yeah.
But it's goals as well. So they look at Adams' goals, and obviously Adams' goals have been ridiculous over the last few games, certainly since the turn of the year. But Juki hasn't scored for a while now. But because his efforts and he's still creating goals and he's still putting himself about, he makes up for for a lot of the goals that he isn't scoring. That makes up for a lot of it. But then when we lose and we don't score at all, it's very easy to start criticising.
Go on. Yeah.
Important one. This one is. Chris, were you in the toilets in McDonald's before the game on Tuesday?
That's a bit random, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, okay.
I was.
So that's clear.
Another interesting question here for you then from Kev Kelly. Mr. Fun, do you think that Gary Monk stuck with the faithful one game too long, and should we develop a plan B and get Davis, Marabti and Vassell involved more? Well, we can now that they've come back. Digger's going to take
It's
a
an
few
option.
games, isn't he? He's going to take a few games till he's completely match fit.
Yes. Playing devil's advocate, you're 0-0 at home to Bolton. You've brought Marabti and Vassell on. The last person that I would have brought on at that moment is Davis. Because you wanted someone who was calm on the ball and could open a gap. And I think I would have brought Mahoney on just because you've got it. You might as well have gone for it. Like I said, Bolton had it for the most part of that first half, and for the vast majority of that second half, they had absolutely no interest in getting up above the halfway line. They were there for a point, and if they could sneak a set piece, then brilliant. And that's exactly what happened.
Kind of job done for them then, weren't
But
it?
I wouldn't have bought Davis on.
Yeah.
It's great that he's back from injury, and he's an option. But in that game at that moment, I wouldn't have bought Davis on.
Okay. Yes, Chris.
Apparently, you didn't wash your hands.
Not true.
We want video evidence. No, we don't.
You can't go anywhere nowadays.
I don't think I can
You
give
can't even-
video evidence.
You can't even go
unless-
to the loo at McDonald's now.
I'm not sure if there's CCTVs working in the toilets at McDonald's. That second bit is not true.
Right, okay, Anthony, good evening and welcome to you. And let's
Evening, Nick.
let's find out what you do for the Blues.
Yeah, at the Blues, we've got a supporters club.
Yeah.
Been done it probably about 6-7 years now. It's just go down from a transit van to a few coaches. Yeah.
So this is the away supporters club.
Yeah, away
days
supporters, yeah,
club.
yeah.
So you organise the coaches, do you?
I mean, if I had half a chance, Nick, I'd done a coach from the Tilton every Saturday, but people want to pay.
Yeah. Because Ray Albro's asking for Anthony, is it easy to reschedule the coach for away games like Bristol?
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
They're very flexible.
They are, yeah, because we use a few different companies, and then we tend to just book them, a week before.
Right.
Generally, yeah.
So on average, then what's the amount of people that would travel up with you?
It depends. I mean, Preston's going to be quite a big one.
Yeah.
Could be 7 or 8 coaches. Yeah.
So they're usually quite quiet affairs, aren't they? Your coach.
Oh yeah, mate.
Yeah.
All sort of
Sober,
like,
are they sober and
Yeah.
everything? Yeah.
They're not allowed on sober.
not allowed on sober.
No.
My kind of coach
I
comes
was going to say you'd fit in well there. Yeah.
Oh dear. And of course you do. You've done all the work with Squid, who sadly got.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've known
Lost his
Squid
life
since we were
last year,
kids,
yeah.
and basically he was on our coach when he was actually on the coach, and for someone named Eason, he went to get off it and fell off the step, and obviously he never regained consciousness, which was, it's left a big hole down there with all our lot, and a lot of Blues fans are down because everyone knew him. He was a popular guy.
Yeah, just one of those characters,
Yeah, he was.
And
Yeah.
Every
If you didn't know him personally, you knew.
Yeah, you knew of
You knew
him.
him. If you went to the away games, you knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, what have you got coming up next, Edward?
Well, can I go back to the Squid thing
Yeah,
first?
of course you can. Yeah.
What happened? Obviously, once we lost him, obviously, as you know, there's lots of us Blues supporters. We kind of all got in together, and I was asked with a lad called Al Stevens and Keith Batchelor to, kind of half collect and get stuff, going. Obviously, because the family didn't have the funds, so. He was mad though because he went. We lost him on the 12th, and Christmas is a tough time for all of us, and we dug deep and raised thousands, and we paid for the funeral, and there was money left over. So again, we sat down as a group, because we don't just two off there just make a decision. We sit around and discuss things, so messages and that, and it was discussed that with any money that was left, we was going to approach the Blues and see if we could have mascots. So obviously every game a little kid had done out with Squid on the back.
Right.
We didn't really want to go along the line with other Blues fans, even though, So what we done, we dealt with kids in care last year. So obviously, there's children who have had nothing. You know, they could have been. You know, well, you can only imagine what some kids go through. And we've tried to make their. You know what I mean? Like, you know, something good come of their. You know what I mean? Other lives, like
Special day.
yeah,
Isn't
it is a special
yeah.
day. I mean, Sam Taylor, who was like, done the mascots before, there was one because obviously we don't for child protection we don't want to know about the children and names
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
want photos of the kid. You know what I mean? It's you know it's about the children and whoever whoever's looking after them that day.
Yeah.
But Sam had come back to me after one game saying that one of the kids was. He'd says he'd never been to a football game before and he'd watched Chelsea on the telly. He said, but if he had the opportunity to just go and watch the Blues or someone to take him again, Blues with his team.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, the way we looked at it was after losing something, you know, for something, you know, so sad, we wanted to bring something positive back. And on doing that, it was, you know, one of them to try and, you know, keep the kids and keep the kids going down the Blues.
Yeah.
But what we've been doing, I mean, just before Christmas, we had a night, you know, where, again, the club, local businesses, things, you know, we've all chipped in together and, you know, we have a do in St Anne's in Digbeth and everything's, you know, it's a quid in because it's a quid for Squid.
Yeah,
and,
right.
You know, Squid's kids. And we raised the money to continue with the mascots, you know, so each game, at the home games, we're getting these little kids running out. And
So how many do you think have benefited from this now?
I mean, we're using someone, a guy called Heath, who works with Skilts in Birmingham, Heath Mason. He's got like 120 kids under his wing, shall I say, within like 2 or 3 schools. And I think since Christmas we've been using him, and he kind of sends me an email off the Guardians and stuff, like after every game. And I've spoke to Dave about that and says, you know, maybe after, you know, a couple of months, they could do like a follow-up.
Yeah.
So all the kids can go down, maybe with a complimentary ticket, you know, to see what it's like at the Blues, you know, because if they've got funds to spend, we want to spend them watching our club, like, you know what I mean?
Course,
you know, and at the I mean, it was brought up at one stage, what about having the kids come in and other lads or girls are doing the mascots, but I just wouldn't think that was fair on the children, you know what I mean? You just wouldn't have, you know, I'd hate being that kid who's sitting there knowing that someone who I'm with every day is running out and I'm not, you know what I mean? Like favouritism, you know.
Yeah, difficult one, that.
Yeah.
It is difficult, yeah.
And as Rachel said, fall on the day, I'll never forget, gone but not forgotten, Squid flying high with all the other legends we have lost.
Yes.
There is still plenty of sentiment out there for him. And crazy that, you know, just by falling off a bush you lose your life. Absolutely unreal, really.
I mean, Squid was known for being a bit of a drinker, but he lost his mum, I think in the October. And you know what it's like. You tend to think, are they going to go one way or the other? And he went the other. You know, he was. There was a lad called Mark Davies who was looking after him at that stage. But he did have a couple of carers before that. Who, you know, they all done a good job. But with Mark, he'd go. You know, if Squid was like at the bar, you know, he'd say, get me a beer, you know, this is in the early stages, and Mark would get him a shandy, you know, and Squid would go, this tastes, you know, well, I'm not going to say what he said, but, but at the end of the day, you know, but, you know, he ends up having like 1 or 2 shandies a day, you know, but he wasn't like drinking out of cans and that, you know, he kind of turned himself down. I think with his mum died, he wanted to, you know, better his life, and it's something so tragic happened, you know, where he slipped off a coach, and on that, you know, on that particular day, and you know, we had 5 or 6 coaches there, you know, I'll say it's left a big hole, but we could witness it, you know, because there's rumours going there, and RB was drunk, you know, but he weren't, and that's the most annoying thing when,
you put
know,
the record straight right now.
well, hopefully, yeah, hopefully.
You just have.
Cheers.
Yeah.
And Squid's ashes?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, the family asked us about the ashes, and in all fairness, we've gone back to the Blues and that, and they let us lay them. You can't lay them within the, you know, on the pitch no more.
Yeah.
But as a special, you know what I mean, a special thing for us. They put them, you know, we've put them somewhere within the stadium grounds, where we've got a couple of ribbons up, and every now and then we all go, you know, there's groups of us go up there, or 1s and 2s if we've been up to the club shop or after the game, and just, you know what I mean, say a few words and you know.
Oh, sweet.
Again, I got applaud the club for that, because the club's done really well with Squid, you know. And I mean, they've done us played in like prizes, and you, Dave, you give us stuff at the last, at the last benefit night, you know. So, but every penny that we get actually goes straight back into the club. So there's no, you know what I mean, we've got no admin fees like yourselves there. There's nothing, you know what I mean, there's no hidden costs. It just, everything we can raise and get, it just goes straight back in to pay for the next mascots.
Yeah,
you
so
know.
it's helping.
Yeah, I mean, we secure, I think that that we got probably about the next 10 or 12 games already paid for.
Fantastic. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And there's still funds in there, but obviously, you know, we've got other plans like going forward, which obviously I'll talk about shortly.
It shows how incredible the football community is, though. You know, the Blues family, that you know, it's such a sad, tragic event as this happens, but you know, it's not.
You know what?
It's not forgotten about. It's not forgotten about, and there's still people contributing, and really positive things are coming out of it as well, which is brilliant for his memory. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I think we get. Obviously, if you come on our coaches, it's very rare that you don't get the ice bucket passed around the pub because we're doing something for one of our own. You know what I mean? I mean, there was one of the lads, I don't know if you'd seen it, Michael Flint. There was a young lad, the Derby lad, who was.
In the shopping centre?
In the shop with a Nottingham Forest fan. And Michael, you know, fair play, he put a Just Giving page up. Yeah. And then when he met us, I think it was before the Wigan game, you know, we took the bucket down, so we got a few £100 there, you know, and it's got it's got nothing to do with Blues. But Blues fans get real bad press, and, you know, and we don't get the, we don't get what what we deserve now. We, you know, it's about time people started, you know.
This is a great platform for it to
hopefully,
you know, and it will go out all across Birmingham on Switch FM tomorrow.
And the work that the club are doing as well, you know.
After saying, Dave and Claire, and you know, and the players, and you know, they're all getting out and getting involved.
You've just got to say, like, well
Jeff as well, you know,
the guys at the sleepover.
Well done to everybody who did that sleepover on Friday night. Absolutely, legends, each and every single one of you. Great to see Gary Monk getting involved with it as well.
Like I say, the coaching staff, all the coaching staff, they didn't need to be there. Do you know what I mean? And taking their own time out to recognise what the Blues fans are doing, you know, for the club. And you know, I know it's Horsfield's charity is the official charity of the club and everything like that, but they still don't have to come out in person and show them, you know, show that they're coming out, you know, that they could do it in other ways. But yeah, fair play to everybody, because, you know, and we said last week when Claire and Dave were in that, you know, the way the club's going at the moment, the connection between the club and the supporters is at a level that it hasn't been for a long time, and you guys, and
it's probably a level that it's never been at before, to be fair.
Possibly.
We had some great times with Andy Walker.
Yeah.
A very, very good guy at communicating or one thing or another. But the amount of things that everybody seems to be getting involved with nowadays.
And I think it's one of the plus points of social media as well, is that you know, the club and people can get their message out there, you know, into the wider community, to Blues fans who might not be able to find out about these things that are going on without Twitter and Facebook. And you know, we have the Sports Argus, didn't we?
Back in the day,
remember it, the pink.
Exactly.
So it's been well received, and you know, the word is getting out there, and fair play, because they deserve they deserve this word to be out there.
Yeah, and Jez says this is why we have the most fantastic fan base, because of people like, well, he just said Routley, but I'm sure he meant Mr. Routley.
Yeah. Cheers, yeah.
Yeah, Jez is all right, good lad.
I'll give him his pint some other.
You what, sorry?
I'll give him a pint some other, what I say.
Right, okay. Now then, Preston.
Yes.
Right, give us this one then, because we want to get.
Right then, I'm going to have to throw a name in, because he's been nosing me for the last couple of weeks. But what it is, obviously, we all have lost, you know, family friends, best mates, work colleagues, you know, who have been Blue supporters. As a lot of the lads and that down the match and the girls, sometimes when a big tennis legend goes, you know, they might have like a day where you might get 100 or 200 people going out celebrating it, like, you know, and you know,
Yeah.
well, it was. I think it was a couple of years ago. We lost a lad called Fat Errol.
What was his name, sorry?
Errol.
Errol, yes,
Yeah. Massive funeral, you know, and again left quite a big part with a lot of the, you know what I mean, the locals, quite well known. Went from the blues ground with the bagpipes, you know, keep lights on. It was a proper good send off.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because people have been, you know, talking about certain people passing, and this is where I'm going to have to mention his name as much as it's going to grieve me. But Mark Elvis Powell have put on social media, you know, how about having a day for Errol, and then obviously between that. I'd spoke to Keith and there was a few lads talking different conversations. So I went to Keith Batchelor and he said, well, what about, you know, other people have passed, you know, maybe what we should do is look some of, I mean, I think Millwall do one once a year, well, they've done it.
Okay.
And I call it the Flag Day.
Right.
Like, so what happens is, instead of celebrating one person, it'd be nice for all the fans to go to one game a season and have a flag day.
Where it's everybody, yeah.
Yeah, where we can all go up and celebrate, you know, everyone who we lost. And if people bring banners, you know, or, you know, a cardboard piece of, you know, Walker's box with their name, you know, someone's name on the back, to just go to a certain game to celebrate it. Well, obviously, as the season's running out now, you know, we needed to look for somewhere, a venue where it's quite a big away end.
Yeah.
And Preston kind of ticked the boxes.
That's the
on
biggest,
a Saturday.
that'll be the biggest one this season. When
Yeah.
it's
5,600.
Yeah, it will be 5,600. I mean, there's no surprise that when Blues travelling big numbers, we win.
Yeah.
Bolton, Wigan, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're going to win this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. And people need to maybe just be part of it, like.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you know, Ramirez took a gamble taking the full 5,600, but I think they're going to fly out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, they go on sale to season ticket holders tomorrow, don't
yeah,
they?
and I bet we're close on 1,000 now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Close on 1,000 gone now.
It's just under 1,000, I heard. this
Yeah,
morning,
yeah, probably is.
Yeah.
So everybody's encouraged to bring a flag on that day.
Well, not just flags, you know, scarves, blue colours.
Anything
I mean,
blue.
you imagine the buzz, and this is against what we spoke about earlier. When them players walk out, that end's just completely blue and white.
Yeah.
You know, in yellow. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to absolutely
Has a big
blue and white
impact, doesn't
balloons.
it?
You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I spoke to someone today, and they're contacting. So I should know next day or so I can leave a message with you guys because I know you'll get it out there. But about the flags and that, if they're going to allow. I mean, because sometimes you have to have them fire regulated, like the big flags, right?
Yeah.
But in the good old days, you used to have a you know what I mean, a piece of cane and a you know what I mean, and a flag. Well, I don't know. I mean, this is summer. I mean, I must admit, you know, I've been speaking to a girl there called Becca who works at Preston North End, which the first passed me the number then, and you know. She says she had to go through her safety officer, and you know what I mean. And he seems a decent guy, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
You know.
somebody's just put. Have you had the go ahead from Preston for flags and banners and?
Well,
things like
this
that?
is yeah. I mean, if we can't get the flags and banners, then it's going to be like, you know, 5,600 scarves, like balloons, you know what I mean, and whatever, you know.
anything blue and white. As
Pretty
much
much,
as
I'd
possible,
say,
yeah.
you know. I mean, that's what they're urging people to do.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it be an idea? Wouldn't Preston themselves want to get involved? You know, have it as the, you know, their flag day as well. You know what
I don't know. I mean, we haven't
must
discussed
have,
that.
It'd be far better just seeing one end with the flags.
Oh,
in.
it'd be fantastic.
Our end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blue
of
and
course we
white.
will, because that's when we'll
Blue
get the
and
3
white.
points. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also what we've kind of secured, which we ain't done before, which I'm absolutely buzzing about, is that we got 11 mascots.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Obviously, we've again had to go to Preston. We're going to be using the kids living care for the start. This is going to be something different though, because what we are doing is we're planning. We're not going to have 11 squids, but we can have 11 names of people who have passed away.
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
I don't want to go through with the names now, but we have got a page on Facebook called Blues Flag Day
Yeah.
2019,
Okay.
which people want to share it and add and share it along.
Please do. Yep.
I think what we're going to end up doing is at the start of next month, for the build-up, we're going to have a picture of each person who passed, a little write-up about them every day, you know what I mean? So everything up to...
like the 11 days before the game, maybe, or something.
Yeah, that'll be it, yeah. So you'll find out who we've got and the circumstances of, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard because it was hard to get, to get the 11.
Yeah, of course.
Fortunate for us, we've got, obviously, again, that team's will go out again because we gather still days money, a little bit of money, we don't know how much yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I must admit, at the time, Preston had been fantastic because what I asked for was I needed 20, could I accommodate 25 people, which is like 3 of our lot who are going to, I'm hoping someone from the Blues might jump aboard, one of the coaches. If they don't, it's no great deal, but it would be nice. And maybe a couple of others, plus 11 guardians and 11 kids.
Yeah.
And we'll take like a 32-seater coach up there. I mean, I've had that for the cost by Tandy Blow. They've been really good to us, but we deal with them anyway at the away games. On top of that, Preston have accommodated, give us a room where they're going to put like a meal on, half-time drinks and stuff like that for the kids. The kids will walk down and come out with our players.
Yeah.
And it should have been that pretty much the price they would charge per head, a Tilton kid. They pretty much done it for just over half the price. And you know what? And they don't know us nothing.
No,
and that's
of
a
course.
proper like us, a working man's club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're in talks with the Blues at the minute to see if they can do anything on the kits for the kids.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And with but anything could be a bonus. I mean, but I'm sure they'll come up. They'll be all right. You know what I mean? Because they've done us played with the young, with the young games, So hopefully, it'll all go to plan, and we're gonna change another 11 kids' lives.
It sounds like like you say, for the kids that'd be an incredible day, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so it's all about the kid, because obviously, we'll probably get them picked up. We don't know where, we have. I mean, the final details haven't been done yet, but they'll all be picked up. We might get them, something to eat before they leave, and then a lunch at the games, and then after. Probably get them goodie bags and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But at the moment we're like reaching out, but I've managed to get we got half a dozen of us. Myself, we're called Central Blues, and Chris Sinclair's Lutwich and Northside Blues have pledged money for a couple of the kids, and then there's the Wiffle Legion that they've pledged. And then we've got Chandler's paving contractors and Can Electrical, but they're all Blues fans, like, so.
But that makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. And that's saying what we're doing. But I think what it is, it's hard for me as a supporter, and when we're trying to do that it's the same group who are putting the money in the pocket of the game. You know what I mean? If we can reach out, maybe I don't know, maybe going forward, other fans who don't know us, like coming on there, who don't know us, they might be interested in, sending something to the club and put reference Squid mascot or something. I mean, I'd have to speak to the club first to see how that works.
A central PayPal account, or just?
Well, you know what? We haven't. We ain't done nothing like that, Chris.
Okay.
We've just basically, people come, people pass the money, and you know what I mean, and then we send it in.
Let's read this one just before we go. Sorry, just before we go any further, because it's just going to disappear off my screen in a second. Stuart Killboy.
Yeah.
Tony, you're an absolute gentleman from all your friends north of the border.
Oh, lovely. Cheers, Joe.
The shout box has gone mad.
It was
been
gonna-
about
it was-
40 or 50 in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
But considering you haven't got this sort of like central place where people can go to, it seems really well organised.
Yeah.
I've got to say,
Oh, the sports club.
what you're doing in general. Like, I think it's pretty. It seems really, really well organised.
I think what happens is, things grow, don't they? You know, they've got the supporters, you know,
Yeah.
because if Blues can't,
Word of mouth, isn't it?
if fans can't get on the official, you know, sometimes I'll want to point them.
Maureen
in our
Minute is
direction.
saying not yellow. Don't go yellow. Just do blue and white.
That's good
That's
for
what
us.
she's saying.
You know what? It doesn't. You know.
Yeah.
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 Blue's the colour. You know what I mean? You know. It's,
Yeah.
A sea of blue and white. Be like Wembley back in the 1991. Like
I'd
the
love to be
Dam
up in the
Cup final.
Festa then taking a photo of it. That's for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah. It'd be quite a sight, wouldn't it?
I can imagine you'd be quite teary as well, that will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul Gill says, I'm going. The lad's stepdaughter, grandson, and the mother-in-law. Her first Blues game
brilliant.
since 1966.
I've had people text me and phone me who are actually associated ticket holders and don't generally go away. You know.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, you know, we're hoping that obviously if this all goes to plan, there'll be one. You know, it'll be an annual one.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, me and Mark, who I went to the Bolton game with on Tuesday, my mate Tom, who come up from London, we were talking about Preston anyway, about going up because of the 5,600.
Yeah.
So we were saying, you know, the possibility of going there, but a day like this as well, it's going to get even more people interested.
I mean, on
in
top of
going.
that, you know, you're half hour from Blackpool. So if you're driving up or
Yeah.
jumping on the train,
Stay
you
the
know,
weekend,
you can have the
yeah,
night.
yeah.
I mean, I think we might be doing one coach that stops overnight on a Saturday night after
Yeah,
the game. You know
yeah,
what I mean? You know, then, people might want to go up like that guy there with the kids and that. They might want
Yeah.
to. You know, it's not expensive. It's being Blackpool.
No.
About £4 get it for 4 there.
Gregory Beasley, Anthony, keep right on. You know my cousin Danny Hale.
I do, yeah, good lad.
There you
Yeah.
go. Kevin Kelly says balloons, ? Easy to pop in your pocket and inflate.
Yeah, well, you mentioned blue and white balloons as well,
Yeah.
didn't you? So, you know,
Jez is saying there's going to be more away fans than home fans. Well, that's what we want on away days, isn't it? You know,
Yeah.
take over.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Take over, but do it in such a manner that is like.
Well, this isn't
that
just
nobody
a.
will forget.
You know
Yeah.
what? This isn't just the blue and white. I mean, it's not just the blue and white Blues flag day. It's a white flag day because we want everyone to go up there and enjoy and think of, and you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
spend that time remembering.
definitely,
loved
yeah.
ones, you know.
Yeah.
Mark Adams still got my Preston programme from the playoff away leg signed by Darren Pearce. Nice one, keep hold of that one. Charlie Glover says, why not do it at all home games?
That was mentioned today, to be honest.
Now, all home games.
No, well,
That's a home game.
Maybe
At
okay.
home game.
yeah.
Yeah. You possibly involve the club a bit more then. They've got more control over it, haven't they, then? But,
Yeah, Ray's saying Tilton Talk away day, get on it, Dennis, get it sorted. And Ray's also asked main stand, traditional. Oh, I can't remember the other word that he used.
relic.
The Ray Hobro Tilton Talks.
Yeah.
No, it's
The
not
Ray
Tilton,
Hobro
Hobro
main stand. It's been renamed that now because he loves the place. And so, do you like it or don't you like it?
My stand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you love it.
yeah.
Traditional,
right.
proper, old school.
Against modern football, mate. Yeah.
Against modern football.
Yeah.
There you go, Ray. You've had your answer.
Yeah.
Fair play to Preston from Mark Adams. Fair play from Preston. Yeah. So no, nice one.
Callum Halpin says, are you going to do a card on the show, Tony? I'll have Leeds, please.
Yeah, we'll have a go. Yeah, I'll Send us £5.
Manchester United 1, Chelsea 0.
And Craig says, I'll be there with 10 others for a 40th birthday flag shirt.
Oh,
All on
amazing.
show.
Wow, there you go.
Well worth the effort.
Steve Portman, I'm going, and I have our flag ready. We all know what that one is, Steve. Good man, good man. Tony, you're going to need more coaches from Aaron. I'm sure we can. Make sure the M6 is clear, Maureen? Yeah, where is that?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Good point. Have to set off early.
Sharon Powell says you do a fabulous job on away days. Well done. There you go. Boom.
Legendary.
Legendary.
I love looking at the videos.
Aren't they? Yeah, they are funny, some of them. They are.
Oh, yeah.
Proper.
Yeah.
But to be honest, them coaches, I says we're going to make a book about it one day. You know what I mean? Yeah, we've pushed one off them.
Don't delay on these things. You know
No,
what I mean?
well, it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we've pushed one off the motorway at Bristol, you know, but we've, I don't know, the story's just, there's that many, it's just mad. But yeah.
Yeah. Anybody in writers out there, get in touch with Anthony.
Yes. Here you go.
Benji reckons we should take the smelly flag.
What's that?
Do you know,
Are
the
we
smelly-
allowed
I
to?
think the smelly flag's had its day.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I haven't seen it for a while.
Yeah.
No.
think there needs to be an investigation into what's
I haven't
happened
seen
to
the
the
other one
flag.
for a while.
It usually starts off with the Tilton, doesn't it? The smelly flag. and
Oh,
the
got-
white
yeah,
on the
yeah,
top.
yeah.
So, but it smells of dead sheds, apparently.
You're going to need the big washing machine. Then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Blues in still 1-0 to Manchester United. Boing boing. Say that a few times tonight, can't we?
Certainly, yeah.
Can't knock it, can you? Don't forget, guys, all you got to do to be in next week's competition is share this on your personal Facebook page, and your name will go into the pot, and we'll get you to draw one out very shortly.
Just before we move on, Ray wants to know, Anthony, what's your favourite away day ground in the Championship?
Oh, no.
That you've been to, yeah.
Well, oh, gosh, there's loads. I've been everywhere, so it's...
I thought the facilities at Wigan were superb. Absolutely amazing. The big room they give you, the bars in it and everything. Great, that was.
I can't remember that.
You got on the bus, you were drunk, don't forget.
Yeah. Wigan. You know what? Every game's different, isn't it? And I think.
Yeah.
Jez reckons the away game to Bolton that you went on, he reckons that was one of the best. The Peaky Blinders Day.
Oh yeah, that's about 4 years ago. Yeah, when
so that was a good one.
Yeah. I mean, last year when we had the 5,000, we thought we'd take a shortcut, went down this country lane, and it's a low bridge. And that's to reverse about 3
no.
miles. 5 o'clock at night, reversed up about 3 miles up a country lane.
You didn't hit it. The first man didn't hit it.
Well, he was going to be a convertible then, wouldn't he?
Yeah, our coach got lost, didn't
Jess is
didn't
asking,
he?
is Glenn Roy allowed to go to Preston?
He'll be there, wouldn't he? Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah.
Ray says, nice one, Anthony. Let's do it for the home game against the Vile.
Never happen, will it?
They wouldn't
Don't-
do it. They
don't
wouldn't
think they'd
allow
let you
it.
from
Crikey,
flags
you
and-
can't get a clapper on.
No.
You
Yeah.
can't get a flag.
No chance.
Clappergate.
No chance.
Yeah, that's
No chance.
Mandy Irvin is saying, you got it there, you got yours there. Mine's pinned to my wall at home. What about if we have everyone shine a light at a Blues midweek game? I loved that when that happened the other week.
It was a bit. I thought it was a bit concerty. Bit.
No, I thought it was funny. It was funny.
But it wasn't for that, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was on the 23rd
It was
minute.
no, yeah, but it was because somebody threatened us all and said, if you want to fight, shine your light or
Shine
something.
your light from the yeah.
So
Someone
everybody did it.
Everybody shone the light out.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was funny.
got
Only
nothing
Blues
to do with
could do
Cliff
that.
Ditcher playing at half time then.
Pardon?
Got nothing to do with Cliff Ditcher playing at half
No,
time.
no,
So,
no, it wasn't. No.
Paul Gill saying ramshackle haphazard of a main stand.
Oh,
And Simon Noonan, Top Man Tony, always a pleasure travelling with you. So everybody's got good words to say about you, mate. So that's all good.
yeah, I must be doing something like that then with the lads.
It's probably paid them, I reckon.
Yeah.
So what time would you be planning to leave to go to Preston?
Well, we're going Blackpool first.
Oh, right. The night before or?
No, the morning.
Just
No,
the morning.
morning before, yeah. Yeah, just going to...
Count them off and count them on.
That wouldn't be the first time. Yeah. No, we'll probably hopefully leave about 8 in the morning. Guess Blackpool about 10:30, 11, and then come back about 2ish. It's
Yeah.
only half hour away, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
Donald
he's trying to find the thing, isn't he? Trying to find pubs if there's a lot of coaches.
Yeah,
aren't
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot-
We'll have a
you can
lot
have
of
loads of
fans in.
pubs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Donald Sal, Mr. Routley does the best away day in coach roll on Bristol. Keep right on.
Yeah.
Lots of names I've never seen before on tonight as well.
There's a few, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Davos,
Anthony influence.
yeah, Davos says Tony Routley, our hero.
Yeah.
It must have cost you a fortune. Get all these on tonight.
No, I know.
Well, giving coach tickets away.
No,
Come on. We've answered that question. And
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. The main stand will go down in history. Or in a strong breeze.
Yeah.
Says Pete Taylor.
Maureen Minute says Wigan, they took my husband up in the lift. I remember that. I was there. And Fulham's the best away day. I know they're not in the Championship, but yeah, Benji Smith.
Yeah.
I always like Forest.
Do you know, I've never been.
I mean,
No, I've never been. Never done
done
that
Forest loads.
Yeah, haven't they? Yeah.
Always like
Old
Forest.
and new.
I like Nettie.
But I like the
Yeah,
old.
imagine- Well, yeah. Reading.
No, I must admit, I like Reading for the. I mean, what I like about there is downstairs on all the televisions, right? They show all the games some years ago, some 70s.
Oh yeah.
You know, so you're watching games that you forgot.
Yeah.
And it's on all game.
Yeah.
So if it's not much cup at the top, you can watch some goals, downstairs.
I don't actually mind the Madai ski.
No, the
it's
stage
not a bad
itself,
ground.
it's easy to get to, easy to get. So, and again, we always have to half decent down there, don't we? It's,
tend to.
Steady place to get to as well.
Yeah.
John Noonan, best away game for me was Bolton away last season. What a night that was. That was absolutely I got there like mid-afternoon.
Oh, no.
Yeah, mid-afternoon, and I drove up, and my son was saying, what have we got there this early for? And the facilities that I've got next to that football stadium were top-notch, and we'd sat in little courtyards and one thing or another, drinking a beer, and everybody was dead nice and friendly, and the game itself was just brilliant. It was a great night. Yeah, really liked that one. Always a good story on the coaches with Tony from Phil Stevens, 2-0 Man United Pogba. Thanks for that. And Tony Routley, our hero, David Brown. Oh, you've done that one, haven't you? Thanks for saying.
I'll take it again.
Hey, why ever not? Why did Davo choose the double-breasted suit? Seems the odd choice. I don't know. You'll have to ask him yourself, mate.
If you're still listening,
yeah. We'll be getting in at 8 a.m. at Blackpool. Lol. Tony Party Bus, Will Ward. Well. Kev Kelly, you'll get foot and mouth, just like Ray Hobro standing in the old main stand. You'll get foot and mouth. Poor old Ray, he just come up with some stick. No, it's always good to meet up with him on home games. And I loved Wigan, Steve Portman. Thanks for that. Wigan was just brilliant, and unfortunately the trains weren't. I had to get 5 trains to get there. The last train back to my station was at 5 to 5.
Yeah.
So Steve Portman and the Accessi Blues guys brought me all the way home.
Well, I think we had a few who was on the trains and they, they jumped on with us like on the way back. It's got empty seats and they're stuck. You bring them home, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently, you're only going there for the pole dancers.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
No comment.
No.
And Jenny says
that's the same response as Benji Smith, who says I only like Forest for the Hooters. I will also go no comment.
Oh, they had thorns there, did they?
Yeah.
Like vuvuzelas.
Yeah. That's
I know
it.
what you mean.
Yep.
And Denny says, Mr. Routley,
Yep.
I don't like you.
Who?
Denny said.
Oh yeah.
Denny says, I don't like you. You're a great, good-hearted geezer.
Good old Dad.
Aaron Gunners read it as a crud. I hate the industrial state feel of the place.
Paul Gill says he's amazed you can remember, Nick.
No comment.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. Yeah.
No comment. I was only drinking beers with whiskies in.
That's all, isn't it?
Yeah, it's acceptable, isn't it?
It's like a snake box.
Saves you going back to the bar twice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
John Innes says here, the rag market run out of bed sheets today and the fruit and vegetables run out of cabbages too. Love it. Yes, mister.
As some of you know, Mr. Glover, Charlie Glover, you've never been to his house, have you?
I haven't been to his house.
But it is something different, as Shay found out when he visited Charlie Glover's house, and it really is a shrine. He has got so much stuff in that house; it's incredible. It must be seen. But he's still looking for more stuff. So if anybody's got anything to donate to Charlie Glover, either let Charlie know or let somebody here know, and we'll pass the stuff on to him. But it's quite an incredible house. Yeah,
I've got one room dedicated to the place.
Yeah.
At home, yeah.
Oh, he's got a house.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic, really is. Yeah. So get in touch. Do it.
You're listening to Trevor Francis on the Tilton Talk Show.
Who's this? Right, Mike Smith. I've never seen anyone as brummy as Anthony. There you are.
That's okay, Nick.
That's proper, isn't it?
You'll take that, yeah.
Steve Portman, never leave a blue nose behind. No, top man.
Yeah.
But how good was that like for them lads to give out left home all the way to my door?
That's it.
What a family. Beautiful. Love it.
We was when we played, was it Bristol City when we stopped up?
Last season?
Yeah, was it last season? Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it last season?
Was it last
Yeah.
season? Was it last season? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah, last season.
No,
Fulham.
no, year
No,
before.
well, it's
Sorry,
like
yeah,
him, isn't
year
it? What was
before
that?
last.
Oh yeah,
Fulham.
it was the season before, yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, we it's a little store
before,
though. We because the coaches are gridlocked, you're up on industrial estate,
Yeah.
and everyone was all there. Most of the coaches were going. Ours was the last one, and as normal, or last so. And this old boy come walking up. He must have been in his 70s, and he's come up. He's gone. Where's my coach? He says, "What you on?" He was on one of the Blues official, and obviously I hadn't counted him.
They'd
Left him
gone.
behind, yeah. But you can only imagine on that disco bus, like when he got on there, and we brought him home.
And we've just stayed up.
Yeah, they was doing a conga and all malarky. And he was sitting there reading his paper and eating
Bless him.
his sandwiches. But the lad who was running it he said to me, he said, "Where do you live?" And he went, "Cadate Bar." And we said, "Well, do you want us to take you outside your house or drop you at the Scott Arms, give you a few quid for the taxi?" And he says, "Oh no, yeah, take me to the Blues because I think the gates might still be open for my car, But them are the things that that we you do, don't you? Because you couldn't leave a guy.
No,
there,
no, of
at,
course.
at that age.
Yeah.
Mark
He hasn't been on the coach with us since that.
Oh,
No,
you didn't
no.
win him over.
No.
Mark Andrew Adams, can we donate Brock Madsen to Charlie? And Lindsay Phillips, thanks for this one. Kids needs both parents, KNBP. Young Carers Day at the match on Saturday. Nominations closed tonight. All details are on the BCFC website and app.
I saw Blues put a tweet out about it earlier, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're trying to get the word out there for him, which is good.
So give us some funny coach stories then.
Oh, he got
Keep them clean.
Ones that you can actually say without offending them.
Well, I mean, Wembley, when we won, which was the biggest shock ever, I think we had 50 going down and 75 coming back. I don't know how, what I mean? You was trying to look for seats and there weren't none available, just mad things. We went to Derby with 50 and come back with 15, and when we went to Bruges,
How did you lose 35 people?
I don't know. The one which sticks in my mind was Bruges. We'd gone over there, done the very loads of the Blues fans, and after the game, everyone's all getting the coach, and we were two missing. So we're there, we're trying to phone, and the phones are switched off. So after waiting, we all got escorted back, and we got back in the early hours of Friday morning because it was the first night match, I think. So I'm trying to ring him again, still, answer machine. I'm thinking, bloody hell, where's he gone? And on Saturday, he texts me and he says, "I'll call you Monday morning." Well, what's happened? Apparently, when he rung me Monday morning, he'd come out the ground. Instead of doing a left to the coaches, he'd done a right, and where they say the Bruges supporters are all friendly, there was a little bit of a scuffle going on, and these little police cars come and they put these two lads with a few other Blues supporters in the back of these wagons and took them down to that square. So they're all in that square and drinking. They've ended up sleeping in one of the lads' hotels on the floor, and then they decided next morning it was a good idea to go to Amsterdam. So on the train to Amsterdam, stopped there for 3 days, and then managed to get a flight home. And everyone's worried about them, in Amsterdam, doing whatever they were doing in Amsterdam.
What can you do in Amsterdam?
Go on. Going on.
Anne Frank's Museum is in
Frank's
Amsterdam.
I've been to it as well,
Yeah.
I've been to that, yeah.
Yeah.
Some good music.
I'm sure they were going to Anne Frank's Museum.
Yeah, I would have.
Yeah. Or looking at tulips.
My son's just come back with his girlfriend. They said they had a very nice time there. No?
I love Amsterdam, I do, yeah. I like it, yeah.
Lots of
And Rotterdam,
was
I
it
like Rotterdam.
cranes? Birds, the big tall birds in and
What,
around
sorry?
the fish market.
Birds.
Yeah, I was watching a program the other week, but anyway, it's nothing to do with Blues, really, is it?
No.
No. It's interesting, though.
Stuart McDonald, coach to Huddersfield, was a laugh. Never laughed so much down country lanes every.
It's on it, wasn't it?
Except the one to Huddersfield. We had issues with the coach on the way back from where was it?
Was that Huddersfield?
We did
Yeah,
get
it was
lost.
Huddersfield, wasn't it? Yeah. On one of your,
Yeah, we normally get to Anfield, we
on the Tilton
So it's all
talk
over
away
there.
day.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd already got off the coach at that point, so
Yeah.
I was already at home, tucked up in bed, or on the floor. There's a nice diamond factory in Amsterdam, says Jane Pugh. Thanks, Jane.
I don't think I went near Jane.
No.
No.
Maureen Minute, it's amazing what you can pick up in Amsterdam.
I'm sure it is more.
Really?
I've actually been.
I'm sure you wouldn't be amazed at what you can pick up in
Oh,
Amsterdam.
the
I must have been
All sorts.
to Amsterdam well in excess of 100 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been outside the airport though. I
No.
used to have to get connecting flights for work.
Yeah. Oh, massive airport, that is.
Mike Smith probably walking down the cobbled streets, just the one street, multiple times. I haven't a clue where that is.
Do
Lovely
the girls in
cobbles.
Amsterdam do fast pay?
Should
Yeah,
do.
French.
Should do. It's a great system.
Yeah.
No queuing.
No queuing
No queuing.
whatsoever.
Roll on, roll off.
Easy as you like.
Oh dear. Where's your next one then?
Bristol next week.
Bristol next week?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many coaches you got down there?
Only the one.
Just
yeah.
one.
Yeah. It's. I mean,
Tuesday night,
filled
isn't
it?
it? Yeah.
we ain't far off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Anybody wants to go down to Bristol? Look, the Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Next
it'll be,
Tuesday
yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Get in touch with Anthony on Facebook or wherever,
Yeah. Cheers, Nick.
and
yeah.
then
See what they're all
if you're
about.
taking the coach, then might as well take a full coach, might you? You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what they've done the last 2 seasons, they put the prices up at night down there, so it's like 32 quid.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go.
You know,
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I refuse to go. I won't go.
Extortionate,
Sheffield, they're
isn't
dirty.
it?
They do it. And who else was who did not long ago?
Leeds and
QPR.
what, ain't they? Leeds.
QPR.
Yeah.
Dirty clubs. Dirty football clubs.
Reading.
20's plenty.
Reading.
But they've done that. We were taking. I don't know who it was. Give us a flag for the few games taking out 20 plenty around the country.
Oh, yeah.
And we took it around, and I mean, I know it's 30 in the
Yes,
competition now.
maximum
that was
30.
But
yeah.
they've done nothing in the championship.
No.
Ridiculous.
No.
Ridiculous situation. Jay says it's a lovely shop windows in Amsterdam. Anthony, did you go to the Anglo-Italian Cup in the 90s? Stuck in the fog. Danny Hale says hi from Slovakia.
Oh, Danny's over in Slovakia.
Yeah.
No, I've worked there in the fog over. No.
Can I just say, credit to everybody who's, sort of, we understand what you're saying, but sort of keeping it cryptic about things that you can do in Amsterdam. And then there's Kevin Kelly. I won't read it out, but there's being cryptic.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, just try a little bit more cryptic than that, and we might read it out. But yeah,
Oh, yeah, I've just seen it. Yeah.
I'm not reading that out.
Yeah.
No.
It's of a sexual nature. Let's say that.
Is it?
Apparently.
There's a shocker.
Yeah. In Amsterdam.
Donald Sale says, I'm going, Tony, with my 15-inch pork subs and black pepper just for you.
That's it. He makes the sandwiches, so he does.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't
cool.
name off with any money there.
God, you're back in Amsterdam then. It's a 15-inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. So Bristol next then. After that one, it's
Hull.
Hull.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think all. I mean, I'm not sure how the tickets go for all because
But
obviously
you know
with the Preston now.
Yeah,
I think Preston-
I think that's everybody's main
Momentum,
emphasis.
yeah.
But you watch us beat Bristol and beat Blackburn and get some out of Bristol, and you might get a late surge for Hull
Yeah.
tickets and
I
things
think
like
so,
that. So,
But
yeah,
another team who they've give so many tickets out £18.
okay.
Once they sell, Blues have sold so many. I think it goes up to 24.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So anyone
Yeah.
who don't get
You gotta
tickets
get in
straight away-
early.
Well, it's basically that what will happen will be the platinum and gold money and sports clubs like ourselves.
Yeah,
who get
who get them
amount-
cheaper, yeah.
yeah, who get
Yeah.
them at the
Yeah,
cheaper
Paul
price.
Gill says Hull tickets are an absolute joke.
I mean, there's no concessions either. So
No.
if you're a guy with 2 young children, it could cost a lot of money.
Ray's
Yeah.
asking, Anthony, do you know Andy Riley, who hasn't missed a game, home or away, and that's gone, for over 30 years?
No.
No, you don't know him? Okay.
No, but I probably know his face because
Yes,
obviously
the thing, I mean,
over the last 6-7 years where we've been going to absolutely every game, you just you get the ridiculous here, don't you? You see who's
Once the drinks flowing.
eh?
And once the drinks flowing.
Oh yeah,
You ain't
yeah.
got a clue.
I don't really drink, to be honest.
No.
No,
No.
it's one of them. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
good.
And I think sometimes when you're organising stuff,
You got a little bit of responsibility. Yeah.
I'm babysitting 200
Yeah.
people every week,
Yeah.
because if you turn out to them, you're saying go out the ground and turn left. You know what I mean? 60 of them are turned right, And you know,
Can it be a nightmare?
yeah, of course you can.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
I mean,
generally
in all
get
fairness,
worried
I
as
think
well.
that one with Fulham with Squid, when we lost Squid, if we hadn't lost so many people, when they're coming out the ground, and there's no one standing there saying the coaches are this way.
Yeah.
Because like you come out the ground, you go back, because obviously you come off
Turn
and
right down to the park,
you go to the
Through
to
the
the park,
park,
but you're
yeah.
not. If you're supposed to walk straight out and across onto the Fulham road,
Okay.
and then walk. I think a couple of
right.
hundred. Well, it's about 500 yards up.
Okay, right.
And the coaches along their parked on the main road,
Right.
but
We always get
obviously
to try 'em, but
people, people just kept getting lost.
Yeah.
It's one of them grounds where
But there's your tendency is to just follow the other Blues
crowd,
fans. So
yeah.
if a lot of them are walking through that way, then they'll follow them. You won't.
And has there been times where like you've said to people like, you know, if you're not here at this certain time, we can't wait. We can only wait so long.
Well, there has been a couple of occasions where people then, because I think we went to, when was in Preston last time? You know, we was all everyone was in the one pub, and the one kid was 6'2", and he's put on a lad who's 4'5", his coat, right, and walked up to the coaches. So the 4'5" kid, or 5 foot kid, he's looking around the pub for these, you know what I mean? And then they've had a few beers, and they're phoning me up. I'm saying, where are they? And they're saying, we're outside the chip shop. Well, Blackpool, how many chip shops you know in Blackpool? You know, and in the end, like, we had to leave further behind because it was like getting to like 20 past 2 with a 3 o'clock kick-off.
Yeah.
And eventually you've got to make a stance to say, you know what, we've got
It's
to
not
go.
fair on everybody else.
Yeah,
then, who
it
have got
isn't
their
because
own
all the
mind,
other people have got there, yeah?
Yeah.
So we do try and make sure. I mean, Colin Barlow from West Midlands Police, he's, you know, I think when we go to the games, if our coaches get there like 5 minutes before the kick-off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
Or
5 minutes after,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But what it is, we try to make an experience to have a good day out, you know.
Yeah.
It's more of I suppose it's more of a social thing rather than a, you know.
Sharon Powell says you almost left Elvis in London. No, I don't know who that
I'm
was.
sorry about that. He did find his way back, Sharon.
Who was Elvis?
His son husband.
Maybe she's saying she wanted you to leave Elvis in London. Then.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'll leave you in Blackpool.
Looking at the funny smiley faces she's put on it, it does look like she wanted him to stay.
Yeah, that's Sharon for you. Yeah.
Competition time.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Come on, Anthony. A competition winner.
I hope I don't win.
These are all the people that shared the stream last week.
Okay.
Read it out. And, it should be there somewhere. I think.
I can't even see that. Where is it? I'm there. Mike Calvert.
Calvert.
Calvert, is it? Mike Calvert, yeah?
It is Mike Calvert, yeah.
Mike, yes, a large packet of goodies will be on its way to you.
There we go.
Nice one.
I told you you'd win Mike when I met you the weekend.
You want that? Yeah.
Warm
Yeah.
piece of paper, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ray saying even the Huddersfield fans got caught up on Coffin Day once they got hold of it. They didn't know where they were going.
Yeah.
That was funny. There's just the look on the policeman's face there. It's all right if we get a 6-foot coffin out.
Well, we put the plane down the ground where he did, down the Villa ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never seen it on YouTube.
Haven't you?
No. Is it on YouTube?
I think there's a video going around, yeah.
Anybody
It
does
says-
know of it, please.
Yeah.
Send me the link to it so I can at least save it on my phone.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We've got another competition winner as well for our 3-word review.
Perfect.
And thank you to our backroom staff who've reminded me.
Well done, backroom staff.
Adam. Right, okay. For tomorrow. Diamonds Not Forever by Marcus Cope.
Nice one. Diamond's Not Forever. I'm a 3-word review.
Yeah, there you go.
I put Camp nearly scored.
Yes, you did.
He caught from the corner, didn't he, right at the end? I would have loved that. Saved a penalty last week, scored an equaliser this week. That would have just been, well...
You know what I couldn't understand with that? When Camp come up for the corner and Wes Harding's on the halfway line.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, well, why aren't you all up?
Yeah. All
You
up
might
or
as well,
no up.
Camp
We're
must have
losing
stopped in
1-0.
goal and thought, Wes Harding.
Yeah.
up,
We're losing
Yeah.
1-0. It's the last kick of the game.
Yeah, you might as
You
well.
might as well just chuck everybody in.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
if you lose 2-0, what's the difference between that and losing 1-0? You're still not going to get points out, are you? So...
Until you go down with bug on goal difference because of 1 goal. But
Craig Courtney is asking,
yeah.
where is the meeting point for Preston? There must be some boozers to congregate.
It's Blackpool, isn't it? By the sounds of things.
Well, there's a fair few of the coaches. I mean, I'm not the only coach organiser out there. You know, there's coaches going from Acox Clean, Charlesley Woods, Billsley, Great Bar. You know, just off the top of my head, Redditch. I mean, Redditch won't. I'll probably go straight to the
Redditch too.
But I don't know where. I think because of the amount of supporters made, who are probably going to make the trip up there. I'm not sure what's the name named.
No, it's been a while since I've been to Preston, so yeah.
Well, we've been. It's not over the night match.
Oh yeah,
hasn't it?
It was a couple of years ago.
If it's on a Saturday, we tend to just take. Squid lived in Blackpool for about. He stopped coming down the Blues for about 3 years, and lived in Blackpool, and that's just after the job. We played Preston, and we went up and there's a windmill on. I think it's on up by the tower. As you come in.
Yes,
and his flat was opposite there. So what we done, we laid like a leaf, off the couch and made a leaf. That was a few days before the funeral. So
some weird how things work out, isn't it? Like,
and it's mad. And like, obviously, with the first flag day, we're up there again. When commemorating that. But we're hoping what we're planning to do is maybe with, obviously, as long as if this is a success. When we do the next flag day, next season, because obviously we'll have to look at the fixtures and see which is the,
more appropriate.
I mean, it might even be at St Andrews yet. I'm speaking to someone who we spoke to today. They were quite keen on why can't we do it in our ground?
Derby did it well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that sort of.
For that. I mean, the kind of thing we could do if it was
but they
Blues,
definitely had the flag.
You've seen yourself on the scoreboard where, all the people that we've lost, and it was on for the whole of an half.
It was, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but throughout the whole
interval. The whole half time, it was.
So, in our own ground, it'd be a lot, a lot less planning.
Yeah.
And we'd get a lot more maybe media coverage. From the club.
Right, Mike Smith is asking how do you enter the competition. All you've got to do, Mike, is share this on your personal Facebook page, and it's as simple as that. That's all you have to do. We don't bother asking questions, it's just click, 2 clicks, and away it goes. All right, that's how you do it.
Please don't share it on a page that it's already shared on.
Yeah,
if you know what I mean, or a group.
Camp would have probably tried to catch the ball when he went up for that last meal. Or punch it away at least.
Yeah, they punched it,
Somebody's asked, are we going to talk about Stockdale?
You can talk about Stockdale. He's extended
his run
with Coventry City. There's nothing much more that we know about it. That's about all we know, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah. Happy to see him go or not? No.
I think we've got to get him off the wage bill. So, yeah. And
he's got to go. If he's not playing, he's got to go in now.
Sooner the better.
And for his own sake as well.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's still a human in a job.
I couldn't care less if he never know it works another day in his life. Get him off the books.
Dear. Wes Harding's a good keeper and fast.
Yeah, that's one of the main reason I was going to say Harding might have been on the halfway line because of his pace. But you're right. At 1-0 down in the 93rd minute, there really is no point keeping anybody back because if the ball gets cleared, then that's it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
and let's face it, Bolton's only scored on a set piece.
Exactly. Yeah. They probably still wouldn't have had any interest in scoring even with an open goal. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've lost who said that. Yeah, Mark Adams. God, it's just going so fast again. It's crazy. Excuse me. Villa have a flag day every week, big white ones.
What?
Villa have a flag day every week, big white ones.
Yeah.
Smith out.
Oh, yeah.
Smith out. I had an interview on the way here, and he sort of kind of like reminds me of Zola and sounds like Cottrell.
Oh, okay.
Downtrodden.
I'm not sure if this is breaking news or whether it's just been made up, but apparently the CEO of the EFL is stepping down.
He's resigning.
Okay. Is that true then?
He is indeed. Which means that this summer, the EFL the Premier League and the FA will all be after new chief executives.
All right, okay. Ooh. We'll be upset about that.
So if you're a consultancy service in high-paid jobs, then get in touch with any football organisation in England.
Now, God bless Marks. We can't keep right on from Tony from Billsley. Do you know Tony from Billsley? No.
Well, I'm from Billsley and I'm Tony, but it must be another one.
Nick, whatever happened to those glasses you had?
These ones.
No, the real ones that you booked.
I've left them at home. Why?
Why, has he misread the
You're
comment?
squinting, yeah, Nick. You need to get some glasses like what I've got.
Dear me. Oh no, I haven't. They're in the pocket. Coming up towards the last 15 minutes of the show. Where's that gone to?
That's mad, isn't it?
And what we're going to do with the last 15 minutes today is word association, anything to do with the footballers. Yes, footballers.
This is
so
the
that we've got
moment,
it right this
Chris.
time.
Dreads.
And the weather. Anything to do with the weather and footballers, because it's unseasonably warm at the
It
moment.
is. It's going to be
isn't
really.
it? So-
It's even warmer here.
It's
I've got the heater.
freezing.
Where?
It's absolutely
I was
freezing
cold this
outside.
afternoon. Yeah.
Oh, I'm always warm. I'm always hot.
I'm going to turn the heating off.
Unseasonably warm.
Always hot.
Never heard anything like
So
it.
you've got the heater on in there on your own?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's great here, isn't it?
Lovely that.
It's lovely.
Toasty,
You
isn't
lucky
it?
devil.
Sweating in here.
Yeah, Gregory Beasley says, can't believe that Bolton got 6 points off us. They certainly did.
That
Hurts.
that is going to look painful at the end of the season.
Dwight Gale.
Kevin French is saying that Leeds have been fined £200,000 for Spygate.
Yes, they have.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's because the EFL are massive bottlers and they don't want to upset any other club in the division who might be a little bit upset about it. So they've decided to fine them rather than do anything more severe. Because, let's face it, a fine is nothing to football teams. So we'll fine them a fair bit of money. It'll keep them happy. It'll keep Leeds happy because nothing's happened to Bielsa and there's no points deduction. And it'll keep all the other teams who moaned happy because they've been seen to be doing something about it.
Okay, thank you for that. Right, okay, so it's now hot enough. It's going mental as well. Sunji High. It's getting hotter from Mike Smith.
I've can I just say I've decided, you know, with the moral respect that I have for myself, I will not be reacting to any further last 15 minute suggestions.
At all.
Not ever.
There will not be any reaction to any.
Are you sure?
I'm
It's all down to you
positive.
then, Tone. Ready?
I got it, right?
Rain Clements.
Hot
Not
chocolate.
even a smile.
Who?
Hotter chocolate. Not even a smile.
Close. It's close.
Not even. You're not even going to break out into a smile.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Zero reaction from me.
Rain Rooney.
I will be staring into the camera.
Into the abyss.
Yeah. All I can do is hope that the picture that's coming across on screen expresses enough the misery that I entail in this last 15 minutes of this show.
Lee Damp.
Cloudy and rainy. Cloudy and rainy. You can't not laugh at that. You can't.
I'm not reacting.
Dean Windass.
Julie Adibola. Hurricane. Hurricane. Oh dear me, dear me, dear me, dear me. No reaction?
Windy Savage.
I've got a quick question. I've just looked at the screen there.
Oh yeah.
Not sure why I am now a giant.
Because so that the audience can see more of your reactions to the.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
see.
It looks smaller in real life.
Yeah, actually, that's
Look at
done
that
well
big
for me. That has.
Yeah.
That's better. There we go. Much prefer that.
You've seen him now. Yeah, that's a good little trick, that, Chris. Oh dear. David Windass, Drizzle v Bolton.
No, I'm not going to react. Even though he said David Windass, even though it's Dean Windass, I'm not going to
Oh,
react.
that's quite good.
Not going to react.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Howard Gale. Paul Fogber.
Chili had a bowler. We had that one, haven't we?
I like that
Yeah, we
one.
had that one.
Chili.
Yeah.
Chili
sharp.
Fogarty.
We're trying.
Nigel Foghorn.
Oh! Chili Sharp.
Billy Sharp. Oh, that's quite topical. That's good. Yeah.
Yo, Tony the Tyler.
Tony the
From
Tyler.
Lane.
Yeah.
He's Tony
Yeah.
the Tyler.
Rockmad Son. Neil Warmlock. What you got looking at them though?
I'm just seeing if there's any other comments coming through that we can read out on a footballing level.
No. They're not interested. They're not interested.
I do not appear to be interested.
No.
Dwight Hale.
What a shame.
That's a good one.
Any road up. Next game up, Blackburn at home.
Yeah.
Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock kick-off.
Yeah.
What's the price to get in? Is it 25 quid? Is it?
I'm not sure actually.
I think so.
Match day
Yeah, normal
prices.
price, yeah.
Great gesture to do it for a tenner for the Bolton game, though, would it? I love that.
Yeah.
And look at the crowd for a Tuesday
Yeah.
night where you could watch it
On Red Button.
on Red Button for free, or on Blues TV for a tenner as well, in the comfort of your own home. To get over 20,000, considering they bought 2 and a dog, was brilliant. And
Shame the team let them down, really.
Yeah, agree.
Steve Bill's going to Blackburn. Ian Brown, John Rain,
Yeah, good one, yeah.
Declan Rice,
Walter Logged.
John
Walter
Woodley,
who?
I don't even know. Is there a footballer called Logged?
Phil
No, I
Summers,
don't think so.
Paul in Pesca's holiday. Leroy Sleater, no. None of them floating your boat, mate. Benji Smith 2-1 Blues, 1-0 Blues. Paul Gill, thanks for that. Hurricane Adams, yes, Jay, I like that one. Phil Summerhill, have you heard the commentary on the Red Button? It's awful, absolutely awful. I've sort of seen
it's
a quarter of a
terrible.
game on Red Button.
No, I haven't seen it, no.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
We'll always away, it might be always
Yeah.
I
there.
think they've got
exactly.
one camera angle, maybe 2.
Yeah.
That's it. And, no
Right.
replays.
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
Terrible. Mikey Smith 2-0 Blues. Thanks to us ever so much. Lorraine Python. Tony, give us a wave. There he is.
It's a lovely wife. It's a
Tony
good
the Tyler,
wife.
give
He's
us
got a great
It's a
wife.
great wife.
Tony the Tyler. Steve Portman's going 1-1. Ooh. Ray BCFD Borough had 26 shots against Bolton yesterday. How many will we have? That's an interesting one, isn't it? 26 shots against Bolton yesterday.
Blackburn.
Blackburn, sorry.
Yeah. They're a side that, a month ago were looking like, someone who could sneak into the playoffs, but I think they've had 4 defeats on the bounce now. So they're a side that have just lost a little bit of confidence. Had a man sent off against Middlesbrough, which didn't help, obviously. But they won't relish coming here, and I'm sure it'll be a bit similar to the Bolton game, where they'll look to be solid and hit us on the counter attack. So we might have a bit more of the ball than we're normally used to. We've certainly got to use it. We've got to use it better, and we've got to move it quicker than we did against Bolton.
Do you think we should play the diamond? I don't.
No,
I think the Foddiston thingy, QPR, it was great when it worked, but we could see goals. We're not doing it.
and in that, the diamond, it would be very, very good, like you say, if the opposition are going to have a bit more of the ball.
Yeah.
If the opposition are going to have a bit more of the ball and commit a few more men forward, then you are going to get hotter in space. Whereas against teams like Bolton at home, they are going to defend deep, they're going to defend in blocks, and Hotter isn't going to have the kind of room he has to orchestrate things like he did against Forest and QPR. I think that's a really good point. I think I would probably revert back to a flat 4. If anything,
get your wingers then, get behind them.
If anything, maybe even have Hotter as a second forward, if you like, alongside Adams, and then you can bring Marabti into the game. You can bring Mahoney into the game if you need to. What I would do is move Colin back to right back and Pedersen back to left back now he's available. Because as much as I like Harding, and I think he has got a massive future, just probably needs a bit of time out the team at the moment.
Okay. Thanks to Richard Haler, all the way from Miami, for listening in tonight. And he suggested Drew Brees. And in brackets, okay, he's an American footballer.
Oh, right, okay, because we all know him.
Thanks, Richard, for that. Thanks, Richard.
Well
Mr.
done.
Stoic.
Even for American footballers.
Can you just keep that for a couple of seconds? Hang on.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Tom Montgomery says, can we finish with a rendition of Sweet Caroline now?
No. What? No.
It's copyrighted.
Are you kidding?
Kevin Kelly says that if we avoid the points deduction, is it too late for a playoff run?
No, it's not too late. It's not too late. It's getting more
getting
and more
there.
difficult.
It's getting there. That top 6 is looking a very tough top 6 to break into now.
Yeah.
We've got to play Derby though, haven't we? That home.
I think we've got to play a few still. Albion away, we've got to play as well, and there's a lot of football to be played. But
Sheffield, like the big teams should come.
Yeah.
We got them at home. The big
yes,
teams.
yeah. Leeds at home, not yeah.
And there is always somebody who sneaks in at the end, isn't there?
Yeah.
There normally
Right,
is.
to be
There
honest.
normally is. And it's a big if, obviously, if we did avoid a points deduction. But assuming we don't, I don't think it's too late yet, but I think it's getting there week by week. That top 6 looks a very strong top 6 at the moment.
And as Kelly says, Duke needs a rest to move away from the long diagonal game. Yeah.
But do you know the frustrating thing on Tuesday as well? It wasn't even diagonal balls they were pumping.
No.
It was just straight.
Anywhere.
You are asking him to do so much with just a straight ball down the pitch to him. You really against a side that are banking up so much. A 4 and a 5, just lumping aimless balls to him. If you are. Get it wide to Harding. Or the trouble was we had Colin on the left, Harding on the right. Colin isn't going to whip across him with his left foot, and Harding's delivery was pretty poor all game. If he was putting crosses in, and it's difficult for him. You're getting the ball to Dean, and he's chucking it forward. But like I said, the trouble was it was so straight. You're asking Djukovic to manoeuvre the ball left and right. It's really difficult. Whereas if they are coming from the full-backs diagonally, then at least he's got a chance of doing something with it. Which is why I'd like I said earlier, I'd revert back to Colin right, Pedersen left for me against Blackburn.
Pete Taylor says, can Mr. Fun please sing lots of suggestions?
He's not gonna sing.
I'm not singing anything.
I haven't heard I haven't finished.
Go on.
What I was going to say.
Carry on.
Pete Taylor said, can Mr. Fun sing George Michael's Fast Love but change the lyrics to Fast?
Oh. I think there's something there.
Yeah.
I could try and rework the lyrics for the next show.
Probably before your time.
Jay Rating Let's keep
Wow.
up good work. Mondays wouldn't be the same. Thank
So
you
it's an
very much
all-time
indeed.
classic, though.
Michael Monsoon instead of Morrison.
Like it. Yeah. Nigel Winterburn.
Troy Tempest. John Floody.
Cristiano Tornado. Oh.
What? No, I'm not reacting. I'm reacting. I'm falling for it, hook, line and sinker, and I'm not going to.
Yeah, right. Kelly would like to see a vote from the listeners whether the panel should always finish on a song. You wouldn't join in, would you? You'd be even more stoic than you are now.
I'd find it very difficult to join in a sing-song at the end of every show.
Nigel
Oh,
Winterburn.
yeah.
David Seamus.
Ray just said that he thought that Borough would drop out of the top 6.
Yeah, actually, if anyone would have, I would have thought it would be Borough.
Yeah.
But the squad that they've got and the manager that they've got, they know how to win horrible games. They know how to make games.
Do you think you'll be the top
Vile.
6 who's there now then?
Derby are missing out at the moment, aren't they? Derby 7th at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this sort of jumped in there, haven't they?
Yeah, Bristol City have just got in ahead. I think it's between Derby and Bristol City at the minute. If I had to stick my neck out, I think, and they keep picking up big wins and they keep impressing.
Yeah.
But if I had to stick my neck out on the line, I'd say Leeds and Albion automatic.
Really?
Even though Norwich keep going to the well and keep winning, and Sheffield United had a big win and they keep playing well. At the moment, I'd say Leeds and West Brom automatic, and then Norwich, Sheffield United, Middlesbrough, and one of Bristol City or Derby. I think for me at the moment.
Only need somebody to put a run together though again, doesn't it?
Yeah, and that's how quickly it can.
Yeah.
Blackburn have lost 4 in a row.
Hardon is not that bad, is it? I don't think.
No, it's not.
No.
But
It's
actually,
everybody else is running.
we showed the last 3 games, we've played Forest at home, which we thought would be tricky, and we won 2-0.
Yeah.
We go to QPR and play them off the
Didn't
park
expect
first
anything
half
like
and
that.
win there. And then we all look at it on Tuesday afternoon saying, we've got Bolton at home, what an opportunity to get 9 from 9, and
What
we
could
failed to
possibly go wrong?
capitalise. Yeah, and so actually, if we are playing teams who like to have the ball, maybe that suits us a bit better and plays into our hands.
Yeah.
And like you say, big teams have got to come to St Andrews still. Last season, Sheffield United came to us when they were on the verge of the playoffs, and we beat them. And then obviously Fulham on the last day, who were still going for automatic on that day, and we turned them over as well. So it's not an easy place to come if the pressure is on you to achieve something. St Andrews isn't going to be an easy place to come.
Especially with a full house.
As Ray's just written, Blues are spoilers.
Yeah,
We
did it last
always
season, and we can
managed
this year. Yeah,
Blues will ruin the promotion race for somebody and get a manager sacked.
yeah.
I mean, I thought we'd probably get 4. I said to my son, 5 points. I'd be happy with them 3 games.
Yeah.
Because like you say,
Win, draw. Yeah.
a win and 2 draws, and it's nice. And it
But
takes
you'd have put your banker on the win being Bolton, wouldn't you? The
Yeah, of
way
course
things
you
were
would,
going,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Obviously the way
That's a
things panned
championship
out.
for you.
Of course it is. So, just if you take your eye off the ball at any moment in this league, then it can come back to bite you.
I mean, the 2 games when we've lost up Bristol City and Bolton at home, they've both been like a mum's corner.
Yeah.
Post.
Set
And that's-
pieces,
And that one was a free kick. I mean, I don't think it was a foul from the free kick.
Yeah, a
But
bit hard.
no matter what, we've had a
So that season, yeah.
Yeah,
What we thought we would have.
ridiculously. For me, I think we've relied heavily on Adams's goals. Our defence has been relatively solid, and I think we've been punching over our weight this season, even now. So yeah, you can't grumble over the course of the 33 games we've played.
No complaints. Anyway, it is then Blackburn on
Blackpool's in the Rhine.
Blackpool there. Blackburn, Saturday, 3 o'clock at St Andrews. Get yourself down there, try and make some noise, and let's see what we can do for the boys in Royal Blue. Anthony, thank you ever so much for coming in.
Nick, thanks
No,
for
an absolute
your
pleasure.
time.
And
Yeah.
anything you want, anytime, any
Cheers.
advertising, we can bung it around for you.
Keep us up to date on what the plans are for Preston, and we'll.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we got the blue, the club, so to speak.
Yeah.
Want to work with us on it, and
My enlightening bit tonight is I'm really pleased that Preston took it on board and
they're brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
cracking. Chris, thanks for all your opinions, whether they be
Some opinions, yeah.
and your
Thank
little
you.
rant about Reading ladies earlier. Or
Reading women, yeah.
and Mrs. Brown on buttons, thank you very much. And from myself, good night, all bless, keep right on, and see you back here next Monday, 7:30, 3 to 9. Don't forget to catch us on Switch FM 107.5 and DAB tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Good night.
It's burning up forever. Let's hear it from the stand. So come on, sing this song once more. We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy, following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We are the lads from the Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy, following the blues.
Tilton Talk Show. Your views, your opinions, by the fans, for the fans.